All right, hey boys and girls. Welcome to the first day of school. And there are a couple of things about my online classroom that you should know. First of all, you should have come in before school started and gotten a hardcover math book, although you can go online and access the math book, and there's a video on the stream page for that. You should have also gotten a soft cover, that book, that's our journal. And the journal pages and the fair game reviews come right out of that. Now, most times I will also put a copy of that on the classwork page. You don't have to print that, but if you wanted to print it, you could, although it's right in the soft cover book, which is meant for you to write on and in. And then, so you watch the video that I post for the day, or videos, watch them. If it says pause, that's the time for you to pause and work out the problems. Then you resume the video and I give you the answers to the problems. Now, what you don't want to do, or what at least you shouldn't do, is just continue to watch the video all the way through, because then you're not going to learn the material and you'll do poorly in the class. So you're not fooling anybody or tricking anybody if you don't pause the video and work them out. You just won't do well. When you're all done watching the video, then you go and you take the assignment portion, and that's going to be in the form of a quiz, multiple choice. And there are no questions. It'll just say, like, what's the answer to number 2? Or what's the answer to number 5? Now, if you watched the video, you'll know what 2 and 5 both were. In fact, I'll probably have worked them out for you. So make sure that you're writing down what the answers are as you get them, and then checking them as I get the answers. And then when you get to the multiple choice quiz portion, super easy, because you already have them written down. Be careful when you're looking for the answers out of the 4 choices. Sometimes a negative or a decimal will make 2 answers look very similar. Make sure you're picking the right answer, but you should be getting 100% on those. It's very obvious for people that didn't watch the video, because they'll get a 1 out of 5, sometimes a 2 out of 5, both F's. Obvious for the people that did watch the video. Usually get a 5 out of 5, because, like I said, I give you the answers. So if you get to the quiz portion and it says, what's the answer to number 5? Don't shoot me an email and say, I don't know what number 5 even is. What's the question? My response will be, did you watch the video? No, you didn't. So make sure you watch the video and then go take the quiz portion. That counts as something that's called either a bell ringer grade or your assignment, as far as the assignment goes. Every other day, you'll have an assignment that is a journal page, and then sometimes you'll have an assignment that's called a bell ringer, and that's right in the video. So make sure you write down the bell ringer problems and answers if that portion's in the video. And then sometimes you'll use that. Sometimes you'll be using a journal page. It'll be very obvious when you do that. So don't just open up Google Classroom and see what your assignments are. The videos won't be posted in the assignments. You have to go to the classwork page. So make sure you're going to the classwork page, which you probably did because you're watching this video right now, and that will make the quizzes that you take very easy. Same with tests. It'll just say something like, what's the answer to number 7? What's the answer to number 9? Now, I don't have a video where I give you the answers to tests, but what I do have is I will post a copy of the test, and you can print that out and work it out. Now, if you don't have a printer at home or you can't print it out, then you can show it up on your screen. At that point, write the problem down and then work out the problem. Make sure you work them out. Then you'll go on and it'll be a multiple choice, like what's the answer to number 7? And you'll look at what you got for number 7 and choose that from the selected answers or from the given answers. So make sure that you are taking your time and doing this correctly. If you ever have any questions, emailing me is the fastest, because I get those emails right away and I usually will respond within minutes. If you put a comment on Google Classroom, sometimes I don't get the comments until like a day later, sometimes 2 days later, and you probably want an answer to your question right away. So make sure you're emailing those to me, and my email can be found on the stream page. All right, so for day 1, you have an assignment. It's not due until tomorrow, but it is the Chapter 1 Fair Game Review. Okay, so you'll watch the video for that, and then you will go and take the assignment quiz, okay, which will be 5 questions right from the video. That's right. You can also follow along the videos in your textbook, okay? So follow along when I'm going through the video in your textbook if that's applicable. So, and you can watch all my videos on my GMS Math YouTube page. So you can go there and find videos, or you can just wait till I post them in the Google Classroom for you. And as long as you're doing what you're supposed to do, this will go very well. I will be having Zoom, and we're still working out a schedule for Zoom. We probably won't Zoom the first week of school, but I will get a Zoom schedule on the stream page ASAP, and then you can show up to Zoom. They're not optional. You do have to show up to the Zoom meeting. So make sure that you do that, and I will see you then. Those Zoom meetings don't take long. I actually use my Zooms to answer any questions you have. So sometimes the Zoom meetings go very quickly because there are very few questions, and sometimes they go a little longer because there are many questions. And both of those are okay, but you do have to show up. So make sure you're showing up to Zoom. All right, enough about how I run my classroom. Go watch the video for Fair Game Review, and then take the assignment quiz for Fair Game Review, and then that's pretty much how the classroom will be run, and I will see you on our first Zoom, but you'll have a couple of assignments before then. Awesome. This is going to go well. You're going to have a great school year. Glad you're here.